Hello everybody, Smokey LaRue here, welcome back to the channel, hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's Heroes of the Storm video, we are going to be playing as the Rebellious Wizard from Diablo 3, Li-Ming. I'm a bit late to the party, but who cares. We're going to be playing the pretty safe teleport build today. So at level 1 we're going to be going for, we're not going to be going for Aetherwalker, we're going to go for Astral Presence. Because it's simply the best talent at the moment. Mana regen is increased by 100% while below half mana. This means you'll rarely ever have to go back to the fountain. On a map like this, it's not so bad. But on bigger maps, it's so useful. Especially things like Cursed Hollow, where the lanes are quite split. And it's quite a distance between each one. So, Li-Ming, if you don't know her abilities... Actually, no, I'm going to go over the teams first. So, it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath one, this one. Thrall, Jaina, Brightwing, Illidan, Li-Ming for the friendly team. Li-Ming, Rhaegar, Thrall, Sergeant Hammer, and Lunara for the enemy team. Looks like there's a team fight happening up top, or something like that. For the time being, I'm just going to cast this. I'm going to start hitting her with my abilities. And I'm very surprised that she's still there. Because Li-Ming hits extremely hard. Let's throw out my abilities. So I should be able to lane pretty well against Sergeant Hammer. Okay. I don't know why I stood in that. It's going to be kind of annoying. Just got to be careful for ganks coming from middle. And we should be absolutely fine. I'm going to go for a fountain here because I've lost a lot of health. Because I thought I was being silly and I stood in the mines when I probably shouldn't have. Anyway, what are her abilities? So her trait is Critical Mass. Gets your takedown will refresh the cooldown in all of your abilities. And Sergeant Hammer, she's done well there. Are you kidding? Wow. She did incredibly well there to dodge everything. She knew, wow, okay, that's pretty, I'm quite impressed actually that she managed to dodge with that. Okay, I'm just going to carry on here for the moment. We should be okay to push in here for a second. She should be too much of a threat. Let's throw this out. Hit her with that. Yeah, she's going to have to back it up there. Fortunately, they don't have any range to deal with that. I wonder if I can hit the... Okay. I'm just going to poke that briefly. Let's see if we can force her back, we can start pushing down on the fort. Let's see where she is. Okay, she's nowhere. Oh well. I'm going to throw that in there. Try and clear out the wave. Okay, as I was saying, her traits, so whenever I get a takedown, her abilities are refreshed. And so with Li-Ming, if you can get a first kill in the team fight, you are going to be incredibly strong. You should basically snowball out of control after that. Let's carry on pushing down the tower. If we can get an early XP lead with that. 3, 2, 1, and right, that's one tower down. Okay, so let's go over her abilities. Okay, so her Q is called Magic Missile. So what it does is essentially it fires 3 missiles. You can see the skill shot here is kind of weird. It's very different to what's happened before. And so you throw out 3 missiles. Notice that 2 of them come out of the side of her. Okay. See if she's still there. No, she's not. That's fine. Let's just use the missiles to poke them down. Throw out the orb. Is not going to hit, unfortunately. I'm going to pull back for a second. I'm going to pick up Dominance at level 4. Takedowns restore 25% of my maximum health. So in a team fight, this is incredibly useful. It's playing good. I can't believe that minion was so far ahead. Li-Ming is... She's not bad for clearing waves, but the other 2 major characters in the game are far better. Can we hit those? No, we can't. It's a shame. Well, we did manage to hit her with the arcane orb, and that should force her out just for the time being. There's nobody in the top lane. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so we forced Hammer out. So they are slightly ahead on XP, but we have just hit level 6, so we should be keeping up with them, no problem. Let's throw that out. Should do some damage to her. Okay, cool. Right, W. Fires an orb that powers up as it travels. See the very weird skill shot again. And when it says powers up, those little reticles in leading up to the big circle, those are your sort of like damage, for lack of a better word, damage scaler. So as you hit each threshold, there we go, that's better. As you hit each damage threshold, you will get... Oh, we might be able to do something here. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's going to do that every single time, so we should be just fine. She's not going to catch us out anytime soon, because there's a team fights galore happening up in the top and middle lane. It's just me and Hannah, so we should be absolutely fine. Okay, at level 7 I'm going to pick up Calamity. When I teleport, it does some damage upon my, the location that I land in. Our teleport is E, okay? So we can just teleport like that, and bang, we can deal some damage. Nice and easy. So we should be able to push down here without too much trouble. Doesn't look like anyone's come down to the lane with us. Just got to keep an eye on the minimap to see if anyone... Okay, so they're coming down, so they look like they're coming to attempt to gank me. So I'm going to pull back. Throw out that. See if anyone's there. No. Okay, so he went hand in instead. Just going to back it on up. So I'm just playing safe for the time being. I mean, fortunately, nobody's come to gank me. And Li-Ming, for the most part, is okay at avoiding ganks. So we should be fine down here. The first enemy web weavers are spawning. Our team does manage to pick up kills on both Thrall, Lunara, and Rhaegar. So pretty good there. So I'm just going to stay at the max range. So I haven't had too many mana problems yet, due to. See if we can. Yeah, try and hit her with that. Okay, she's going to be. Okay. See if we can't. Okay, we're just going to have to kind of hang around. Does look like people are down there, so I'm going to have to be really careful here. Okay. I should be absolutely fine. Rexar's going to try to do this, isn't he? Yep, he's going for it. Oh, oh that was so close. I'm not going to come looking for him. After this, I might just back it up. I mean, well, I'm in no immediate danger of dying, so... I'm going to take those gems. I'm just playing it safe. Should be fine. I'm going to back it up actually right now, so I can come back with some freshly healed, and I can come back and support the mid lane if I have to. So you can see just how little we only have 1700 health at this, even at level 10, which you just hit. And we're going to be taking Disintegrate. So what this does, it channels a powerful beam that deals a lot of damage over 2.5 seconds to enemies while they're in it. The direction of the beam changes with your mouse cursor position. So it's incredibly responsive. Okay, it's very, very responsive. So unlike Diablo's lightning breath, where he kind of has to like turn around slowly, heave himself around, this one instead will. You see what I mean? It's very extremely responsive. Alright, just try and clear these best I can. Okay. Right. Now that's cleared. Hello, Rhaegar. How you doing? I'm just going to try and defend, because they are both going to stay bottom, and try and defend against the web weaver, so we should be just fine pushing with it. Down here. Okay, we can force her away just like that. Okay. Yeah, we can just apply some pressure here. See if we can't throw out an orb. It's going to deal lots of damage, and we are going to get a kill with the Calamity. It does so. I should have said that Calamity, while dealing, the fact that it deals damage just gives you another option to deal some damage to an enemy, finish them off, and try and activate that critical mass. So you notice there that when we got the kill, all of our abilities immediately refreshed. Okay, so unfortunately Lunara's a little too fast for us to do too much. He's going to hit us with Thornwood Vine. We should be fine if we just stick at the back. Oh, just in range. That was a great hunt. Absolutely fantastic hunt from Eldon. Just in range of my Disintegrate. So that's a double kill for us. Now 2 levels ahead. And we're going to be able to consistently keep that. In fact, Eldon should be absolutely fine there. So I'm going to hand in at the bottom. See if we can't do so. Okay, no, he's going to heal himself up. If as long as Brightwing can keep him zoned away, I'm going to hand in most of my gems. So Jaina goes down. Is that the top lane? Yes, it is. Remember the ganks are in the top lane. I'll throw out this. No, it's not worth it. Not while Thrall's there, otherwise I will... Oh! Okay, so we do pick up a kill with Disintegrate. I'm going to throw in the second one. That's going to pick up a kill on Thrall. We're going to keep going here. Come on. That's a nice one. Oh, okay. So we escaped with the skin of our teeth. I should probably go back in a second. Just right. We don't know where Lunara is. I'm going to throw out an orb just to make sure she's not. Okay, she's fine. Excellent. So we haven't died yet. Now you can see just how much damage I've done so far, and look, both hero and siege damage, very effective so far. So let's head up here and just clear out the minions in the top lane. If you can get, it's all about placement with the orb when clearing minions. I find it's exactly the same with Zagara's Banelings. It's exactly the same with her Banelings. If you can get into a good position to hit it, you can do damage to most of the wave, and you should be able to clear it pretty well. Grab that regen globe. And we're going to pick up yet another web weave. Looks like a team fight's happening down here. So we're going to come down. We're going to pick up Illusionist. This increases our teleport. Okay, I'll explain that after the team fight because we look like we need to get into a position to do something. Going to hang around the edges. Okay. So while we're not engaging, Illusionist increase the teleport range by 50%, and if you lose more than 15% of your health at once, the cooldown is instantly refreshed. Okay, so this is really, really good. If you get bursted a little bit, you're going to take a lot of damage. So you'll be able to teleport away without too much trouble at all. It's going to hang around at the back here. Let's try and clear down the minions while nobody's particularly engaging. So that's the last one. Oh, that is a really good one. Here we go. The Disintegrate. That's going to be a double kill. Blink along here. We're going to throw out the arcane orb. It's going to miss, unfortunately. We're going to keep this up. The Disintegrate is going to hit 3 people. Let's keep chasing. That's going to be yet another kill. See if we can't do something here. Oh, I've got the mana for... We don't need the mana for the Disintegrate. That is a team wipe. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's teleport in here and carry on dealing the damage. Our Astral Presence here, meaning that we are going to be absolutely fine. Unfortunately, we can't get the boss right now. Yeah, let's go push mid while they're all down. Swing around. I'm going to be absolutely fine for the moment. I can just poke from range here without taking any damage at all. Pick up diamond skin along the way. So this synergizes really well with my Illusionist pickup at 13. So teleport, when I do it, it grants a quarter of my maximum health as a shield. This is incredibly powerful. Okay, so it means that I'm extra safe and diving in, getting that Calamity damage. Okay, it's going to kind of hang around. Okay, should be fine. I'm going to have to pull out, unfortunately. Wonder if I could... No, it's too dangerous. While they're all there, they could come around and swing around and try and gank me. In fact, I'm going to have to come around here and try and do something. Oh, you're joking. See if we can zap someone else. Zapping Throat. That's the Calamity damage going down on Throat. Now let's throw down all of our abilities on Sergeant Hammer. It's going to force her out as well. God, Li-Ming just does so much damage. If you don't respect her damage, you will die. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath match. And quite a few people have died. What's that? 27 kills so far. We're only 37 minutes in. It's fine. They're not going to be able to gank me. I'm going to get away without too much trouble. Just hits her hard with that. Okay, Sergeant Hammer has moved. Okay, that's fine. Let's go respond to him, just so that we know that the hunt's going to be coming in at some point, so we can try and combo it. Notice that my mana has popped all the way back up. We did just use the mana fountain. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's mount up and try and support them here. Okay, Li-Ming is in a... Li-Ming is not in a great position. However, we are going to come in with as much damage as we can. Can we pick up a kill on Rhaegar? No, we can't. However, the hunt from Illidan. Going to see all that. Let's come in with the Disintegrate again. We are going to absolutely melt her. If you can keep up with her, we need to mount up here. Okay. Let's just push bottom. Or we could grab boss. Do you want to grab boss? Yeah, let's grab boss. Okay. So, Li-Ming's not going to be able to do too much. Okay, she's going to get away with that. Okay, let's come down and try and help. Let's force them. They should be able to pick up a kill and throw without too much trouble. I'm going to come up here and just help them clear this down. Oh, that is... Wow. Throw me. Oh, throw me. That's just a funny moment. I mean, we're so far ahead we're so far ahead in this match, it shouldn't make too much difference. But you should be careful all the same that stuff like that doesn't happen, because it does of course give them... actually no, I don't know if it gave them XP, because I don't know how close they were actually. So theoretically we could be okay, but we'll see. So we do grab yet another web weavers. I'm going to head bottom and try and clear that down before the web weavers come down. See if we can't. Okay. Okay, so we do manage to clear it down before the web weaver appears, which means it's going to push all the way up the lane. You want to, that's a little tip you want to do in the team of the Spider Queen. You want to try and clear as much of the minion waves you can, so that your web weaver can push up further without having to wander up. So we should just be careful. There's 2 mid, and they could be coming for us bottom, so we should just be careful about where we pick our fight. I'm just going to put cares, because we... Okay, so they're going to be coming from there. Look how much damage we've already done. I'm going to have to play it safe, however. If we can't do some damage yet. Oh! No, Hammer! No escape for you! Oh, man. No escape for Sergeant Hammer. She tried her best, but... Oh, that was actually pretty good. Gonna be able to get it? Yes, we are. Excellent. Good job from the friendly team. We're absolutely annihilating the enemy team. See if we can push down this tower. We should be able to just win the game straight up here. No. Maybe not. Well, I think it's a little early in the game, actually. Just to push core and win. Level 20, I'm going to pick up Tower Rasha's elements. So, my abilities benefit from 20% bonus damage as long as they aren't used twice in a row. So, these yellow indicators above my abilities, these are the abilities that I can use that will grant 20% extra damage. So, let me just come around here and do something. So, now that I've used my magic missiles, if I use it again, it won't benefit from 20% extra damage. We can just keep them zoned into their base, actually. Why will I push? To push with all the damage in the world there. Okay. They're playing a very risky game here. Let's just use that just a bonus for the extra damage. I was unfortunately going to use... Right, let's just get out of here. No reason to stay. Let's grab... Yeah, let's hand in actually, that's a good idea. And then let's grab the 2 camps. We don't have enough for a full turn in. Janet's is going to zone for us briefly. She should be careful not to overextend too much. Ping them on my way to the bruiser camp. So the enemy team literally just has to soak now. They can't do anything else. So I'm going to try and just cycle my abilities here, try and get the most out of it. I could use my ultimate ability as it only has a 20-second cooldown. And this is just the power of Li-Ming. Her abilities are very, very short. And so you can cycle them pretty quickly. This is how she snowballs. By cycling her abilities quickly. And by getting the takedowns, which refreshes them. So this is why Astral Presence is also very good. Because you should have no mana problems usually. Let's clear down this. That should hit them. There we go. Excellent. What we need to do now is hand in. Let's just try and zone for people. Somebody coming to hand in? I'd be surprised that Thrawn needs to... Yeah, Thrawn needs to hand in. We're all stood here waiting for it. He just... I don't understand what he was doing there. He just kind of stood with us. Oh dear. Not to worry. We did manage to get the hand in. Hopefully we can win the game with this push actually. They only have 2 keeps left and we have all 3 forts remaining. We do have a 3-level advantage. However, we don't know where they are. So I don't know if they're preparing to defend or what. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm just going to poke the bush. See where they're hiding. Okay, so it looks like they are just rotating lanes. Let's try and clear these as quickly as possible. We should probably group up just to win the team fight. They were down a hero as well, which I did notice. Okay, let's just start poking at stuff. do some damage to Li-Ming. What did he hunt? Oh, he hunted Rhaegar. I wasn't even watching at the top of my screen. Can I get a pickup? You're joking! Oh, I swung my mouse around too much. Can't believe that. Right, that's the keep down. Should be absolutely fine with that. Can't throw down orb. Oh, it's going to miss, unfortunately. I'm going to carry on just pushing down this. Okay. Right, we should be fine. Now we just need to swing around, help the team. Team looks like they are being slightly pushed out. We do... Okay, well, I was about to say that we have a web weaver on the core, but... Oh, it's so strong. Oh, boy, that was such a good hunt from Illidan as well. See if we can't win the... Let's win the game. Let's win the video game. As MF Paladin would say. All we need to do is just constantly cycle our abilities and just burn this thing down. And that should be GG. I don't see how they can defend against us in particular. Let's finish off with a Calamity. Very, very good game. Really good coordination from the team, especially Illidan with his hunt. They're extremely on point. Well, guys, I feel as if that was a great example to show how Li-Ming works. Let's take a look at the stats quickly. Yeah. So, you should expect, if you play Li-Ming correctly, and I feel like I did in that game, I feel I played it pretty decently, then you should expect to see pretty high numbers. She's good at sieging if she's left it. As long as you sit at the back and are left alone, her skill shots are all long range. So you should be able to rack up the numbers on siege, hero damage, and XP contribution as well. Okay, so the talents. This is probably what I feel is the best and safest build. This should keep you alive if nothing else. Astral Presence at level 1. Just because it's so strong, you should never have to worry about going back to a fountain unless you take lots of damage. Level 4, Dominance. Takedowns restored 25% of your maximum health. This just complements Li-Ming's playstyle. So you get that first takedown, you can feel safe enough combined with the teleport tats to just go in and try and clear out the rest of the enemy team. Calamity at level 7, that extra damage from Calamity actually does help. As I showed quite often in the game, teleporting onto them and killing them works really well. Level 10, Disintegrate, this is plain good. Illusionist at level 13, just gives us more survivability and potentially more offensive ability as well, being able to get those long range teleport kills. Diamond Skin at level 16, again, synergizes really well with Illusionist at level 13 and also Calamity. And then Rush's Elements at level 20. If you can cycle your abilities well enough, then you'll be dealing 20% bonus damage, which is a ridiculous version of Nexus Blaze because it affects your abilities and not your auto attacks. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button. Comment down below on what you thought about the video and what you thought about the hero, whether you think the build's pretty good, whether you think there's a better one, let me know, guys. And if you're new to the channel, then I encourage you to subscribe. And with that, that'll do for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao for now!